Hey there, you're listening to the Caitlin Batcher Show, and if you've ever struggled with an audience that takes forever to warm up and even longer to buy from you, then you are going to get tremendous value from today's episode. In today's episode, I'm going to reveal 3 keys to turning your lookers into buyers quickly so that you can help more people get the help they need inside of your online course. So stay tuned. My name is Caitlin Batcher, creator of Scale with Success, and I'm on a mission to help course creators all over the world grow their business in a way that is profitable and scalable. Join me here each week for revealing conversations about what it really takes to scale an online course business to millions of dollars per year without sacrificing date nights with your partner, vacation with your kids, or spa days for yourself. You'll discover the tough decisions I've had to make, the biggest failures I've had to bounce back from, and the learnings that emerged every step of the way. I am so grateful that I have the chance to share it all with you right here on the Caitlin Batcher Show. Let's get started. I am so excited about today's episode because so many of you have told me that you really struggle with moving people towards the sale. You have told me that it can take months for you to transition a looker into a buyer, and as a result, you are afraid that Evergreen won't work for you. What I'm going to share with you today is going to help you speed up your sales cycle so that you can turn lookers into buyers fast, which will make your Evergreen funnel a lot more profitable. This will work for any course creator in any niche at any price point. So whether your course is $200 or $2,000, this is going to work for you. And I just want to note that I am using the word looker, not lurker. It has always creeped me out when people call their audience lurkers. Like, are they vampires? I picture them tiptoeing around in capes or something. So let's dig into 3 major keys to quickly turning your lookers into buyers. The first key to turning lookers into buyers is to define your course promise. The promise of your program should be clear, concise, and tangible. I'll give you an example. The promise for our program, Scale with Success, is generate consistent and scalable revenue from your online course every month. When we create our promise, we chose each word intentionally to paint the picture of a result our audience wants to create for themselves. For example, we chose the word consistent because the way to generate revenue doesn't change. That's the beauty of our system. You build the sales mechanism, turn it on, and then start driving traffic to it. You don't have to change the plan or start from scratch every 2 seconds. It's consistent. We chose the word scalable because if you utilize our Evergreen system, everything from driving traffic to converting traffic, your monthly revenue will increase over time. If your revenue plateaus, it's likely an indicator that your current system is not yet optimized. This is how our clients are able to go from no funnel to 10K months, 20K months, 50K months, and beyond. Our system is scalable, simple, and specific. One of the things that successful scalers have in common is that their course has a great promise. No flowery language, no vague indications of the transformation that may be in store, just clear, direct language. That course promise is your North Star, helping you shape all the content that people consume before, after, and during their time inside your Evergreen funnel. While a course promise like build a better life may work if you are launching to a super warm audience that has already purchased loads of products from you, it will not work for someone who is new to you inside an Evergreen funnel. Things like manifest your dreams, build great habits, be healthy and love life, those don't mean anything to a stranger. My team and I have coached hundreds of clients inside Scale with Success, and when clients start to struggle and push back a bit on creating a clear course promise, it's oftentimes because the idea of creating a clear course promise triggers their imposter syndrome. If that's you, I totally get it. Some people might not get the promised result, not because your method doesn't work, but because your student chooses not to do the work. You cannot force your student to follow the steps and do the work. But if they did follow the steps, would they get the result? Yes, of course they would. So when creating your promise, I invite you to think of what transformation your course will deliver, assuming the student follows the steps, because that's what you're selling, the steps and the transformation that will result. The second key to quickly turning lookers into buyers is to identify where they are now and where they want to go. Here is how we have identified where our audience is now. Our audience has an online course, but they are not satisfied with the level of revenue their course is generating, and they have tried everything. Our audience is no stranger to investing in themselves. They've joined courses, hired coaches, and while they've learned some important lessons along the way, nothing has really clicked for them yet. They've likely bought into the idea that launching is the best way to grow an online course business, but they have little to show for it, other than an intense fatigue and an extremely volatile bank account. They may have even tried to set up an evergreen funnel on their own by piecing together a variety of strategies from various methods, but it doesn't scale. It plateaus. They begin to wonder if maybe something is fundamentally wrong with their course, or that maybe there aren't enough people out there who want it, which is never the case. Understanding where your audience is now is great, but it's not enough. If you want to turn lookers into buyers quickly, you also need to understand where they want to go. For example, our audience values their time above all else. They have a lot going on, which is mostly caused by jumping from launch strategy to launch strategy, desperately trying to build momentum and get ahead. They want to generate consistent, scalable revenue from their online course month after month. They are sick of doing live weekly webinars. They are over hosting time-intensive, soul-sucking 7-day challenges. They are done with living the launch life, and they've had it with the roller coaster revenue that it provides. They know it's possible to transition their course into a real business that generates sales every day, even while they're making chocolate chip pancakes with their kids. But they just haven't found a way to do it yet. If you are able to describe exactly where your ideal customer is now and exactly where they want to go, you will be able to get their attention faster. And the faster you can get and hold their attention, the faster you'll move people towards the sale. The third key to quickly turning lookers into buyers is to identify what they believe is preventing them from getting where they want to go. Right now, I know you have people in your audience who have consumed every piece of content you've ever created over the last 12 months, and yet they still aren't convinced that your course is right for them. They say things like, "Money is tight right now, but maybe next time," or "Your course looks amazing, but I'm going to have to skip it this time around." You try to get to the root of their objection, but they keep saying that the only reason they aren't buying is money. Now, there will, of course, be a few cases where people simply do not have the funds to invest. However, you and I both know that the same people who told you they can't afford your course then go out and buy someone else's the very next week. Why? The reason is simple. They believe that you are great. They believe your course looks great. They believe you and your course are great, but that there is something fundamentally unique about their specific situation that will prevent them from getting their desired result. Well, maybe this won't work for me because I live on a farm in Vermont. Well, maybe this won't work for me because I have 3 kids. Well, maybe this won't work for me because I don't have a lot of time. You know that they can get results, even if they live on a farm in Vermont, even if they have a house full of kids, even if they have a full schedule. But they don't. How do I know this is true? Because right now, I bet you could come up with a million reasons why now is not the right time for you to join Scale with Success. You know you want to start generating consistent, scalable revenue for your business, but you believe that something is in your way. Timing, money, whatever. But the reality is we've served hundreds of clients in the exact same situation as you and helped them turn their course into a real business. Sales coming in while you're having a family movie night. Sales coming in while you're up all night with the kids struggling with the tummy flu. Sales coming in while you play hooky and watch 5 seasons of your favorite Netflix show in a row. You know the one I'm talking about. Course creators just like you are doing this every day. Listen, we all have people in our audience that believe that they are the exception. Once you are able to identify why your audience believes that they'll be the exception for a successful experience with your course, you can begin to speak directly to that objection and overcome it, which means you'll be moving people towards the sale faster so that you can give them the help they need to solve their problems. So, which of the 3 keys to shortening the sales cycle and quickly turning lookers into buyers did you find most helpful today? Follow me on Instagram or join my free Facebook group and let me know. Want to learn more about turning your course into a real business so that you can enjoy all the benefits of consistent revenue? Be sure to request to join my free private Facebook group exclusively for online course creators just like you by visiting caitlinbatcher.com/group. Already in there? Amazing! Make sure to follow me on Instagram and let me know which part of today's episode resonated with you the most. Thanks so much, and make sure to tune in next week for another episode of The Caitlin Batcher Show. Are you ready to get off the revenue roller coaster and start generating consistent, scalable income from your online course? Join me inside my signature program, Scale with Success, where you'll get the content, coaching, and community you need to successfully implement our proprietary sales and marketing methodology into your business, so you can start reaping the rewards of running a highly profitable online course business. Scale with Success is a 12-month group coaching experience exclusively created for online course creators who are ready to transform their business into a lean, mean, scaling machine. What are you waiting for? Click over to caitlinbatcher.com and apply now.